our comments have exploded through the roof. So there you go.
All right.
Were you sleeping?
It's like I had to wake up there.
I didn't. I was watching the intro.
There must be something about my Steph at home said something to me the other day. She said, "Were you just sleeping?" I said, "No, I was very much not."
I looked at the screen and
dang it! Now there's videographic evidence, so I have to.
We're totally gonna clip that out and
There's
send it to her.
in my subconscious ether that says I need to be asleep right now. I don't know. Anyway.
Hello, Lancaster.
Welcome back. Hello, Lancaster. Welcome back to Lancaster Connects. Monday, August 24th at 2:00. If you happen to see Mrs. Janakova out there today, wish her happy anniversary. It is our 24th anniversary on August 24th. So
congratulations.
Big deal. Well, I guess the big one will be next year, 25.
Yeah. You got any plans for tonight? Like dinner plans?
Yeah, motorcycle ride. Left, right, motorcycle ride. Which basically means at one stop sign we go left, at the next one we go right, we go left, we go right, we go left, we go right.
And where you end up, you end up.
Where we end up, we end up.
That's cool.
The first time I took Steph on a motorcycle, we ended up down on the Conowingo Dam.
Doing that? Like left, right, left, right?
Back in the woods. And she was very nervous. And truth be told, I was very nervous because I was a little bit out of my directional element. But
I got you.
all was good.
It all worked out. 24 years later, here we are.
It was all good. Yeah.
Well, congratulations. That's awesome.
I think on that one or one other one, I stopped to ask for directions, and she was so impressed that a man would ask for directions.
That hooked her.
Yeah. That and my dashing good looks.
Oh, of course. Definitely not AI back then.
No.
Or now.
Right. You might. I mean, we use AI here.
We do.
We use it to make the experience better.
That's right.
We use it judiciously.
That's right.
I like to think. Anyway, so as much fun as we are having, I want to share something with everybody here in Lancaster out of remembrance for a dear friend, Jack Curran, passed away tragically in a car accident July 13th. Yeah. So Jack is a local Lancaster guy, local manufacturer's rep. He had Curran Family Furniture in Mechanicsburg. And I was at his memorial service today. The family had that today. And yep, there's Jack's memory table. So we could just leave that up while I talk. And you know, I was gonna raise my hand during the time in the memorial service in case it, you know, got a little, in case somebody else didn't jump in first. Right. I was happy to be that person. As somebody who was an industry friend of Jack's, we drove, I think it was at least twice, maybe 3 times to Tupelo, Mississippi.
That's a long drive from Pennsylvania.
It's a long drive, 2 dudes in a minivan. And we got there the first time. Jack was not happy with our time. The second time was better. The third time was the charm, which I don't know if that was him saying, Jeff, you didn't do so good in your legs of driving as he could have. I don't know if he was learning
thinly veiled
him or not. I don't know.
Yeah.
But what I was going to share about Jack is the interesting thing as I got to know Jack, you know, Jack's Furniture was, I believe, the first iteration of his store. And I would call when I was a sales rep on the industry side. That's how I got to know Ben. I sold things to Gardner's and other retailers like Jack's Furniture Store. If you bought furniture from really any local mom and pop furniture store in the area, you by extension have done business with Jack Curran and with his family. His store, Mechanicsburg, they warehoused product, but they also had a retail store. And being that I sold to other retailers, this goes back a number of years now, in my 26-year career in this industry, I think. I would call and like, nope, Jack's not here. Jack's only here. He was only there 1 day a week. I think a Tuesday, let's just say. I can't remember the specific day. And you know, it's like I could call and I maybe forget to make that note. I call, okay, maybe this guy doesn't exist. So then I finally got the rhythm. Okay, Tuesdays is the day Jack's at the store. And then the first time I showed up and the store happened to be closed. They were only unloading a truck. Nope, can't help you. You know, we don't have anybody up there for the front. And really they were focusing on their wholesale business for their retailers. And it gave me this theme as I was sitting there in the church this morning. It reminded me, like at one point I questioned if Jack existed, and looking around the church, looking at his legacy, looking at his kids, his wife Nadine and his grandkids, Jack 100% existed. And, it's interesting. We can go through life, and at the end of our time, our family puts up a couple tables of memories, right? And then your house might be cleared. Thanks, Chris, for zooming in. That's great. I was wondering what was happening there for a moment. Jack's big smile would have thought that was very funny. But no, I mean, 100% Jack existed in a major way. His grandson gave him a great sending off that was very touching, as did some other friends and family. And, I didn't get to share these words at the church because friends and family filled that time. But Jack very much existed. He filled a big void for a lot of people. And that would be my challenge to anybody listening. Like, no matter how many memory tables and things you might have, I think we all truly live on. He was a Christ follower and believer, so he's in heaven. There's no doubt about that. But no matter what you believe, no matter what you leave, know that you exist in the hearts of the people you care for and love, and that you made a tremendous impact on their life. And, Jack gave me some learning as a young rep. We shared those, I don't know how many miles Tupelo, Mississippi is, but I think we spent close to 4,000 miles in a vehicle together, which is no small number. And Jack was a road dog, man. So wherever you're at up there in heaven, turning them wheels around, man, I hope you're having a good time. Jack, love you, miss you for your family. And man, I just know you got a big old smile down on us all today. So good to have known you, Jack.
Yeah, that was a nice tribute, Jeff. I got to meet Jack only a handful of times. Certainly not the hours and hours of drive time that you had with him, but always a straight shooter, and told you what you needed to know about the products he carried, and about how to sell them. And that was mostly my involvement with Jack. Great guy, and it had been a long time since I'd seen him. I mean, it's been probably 10 years since we had done business with him, which was mostly furniture at our outlet store years ago. But Jack was a great guy. So sorry to hear of his passing, and, sounds like it was a nice service this morning.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things in life, right?
Yeah.
And so, yeah. So Nadine and family, Scott, all the other kids, which I just drawing a blank now on all the kids' names. There's a bunch of them. Nothing but prayers of peace for you right now. Yeah. So that's that. All right. Well, I think we should start with something I think Jack would be proud of.
Yeah.
Our Reader's Choice announcement. Oh, we're throwing our producer all off. I know what Jack would like even more.
A wheel spin?
The wheel spin. Yeah.
Chris?
I know Jack would like that even. He's back there feverishly pushing the buttons.
So if you're a watcher, that's a watcher or a listener of Lancaster Connects, a weekly watcher or listener, you know that this is the wheel of discounts, and we have our guests spin this wheel, but there is no guest today. Our guest chair is empty. I guess we're going to have to sign our guest poster today.
Yeah.
So one of us is going to have to spin that wheel, or at least tell Chris to spin that wheel. Yeah. Do we do it in unison, or do you want to do the honors?
Let's do it together on the count of 3.
Okay. 1,
2, 3.
Spin that wheel. I didn't know how fast you were going to go, so I hesitated on the first word.
I did like the Christopher. I was thinking Christopher Walken. Spin
that wheel.
No, that was Marv Albert.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
You just did. What did we just do? Oh, free candle just for visiting.
Christopher Walken always had the wrong syllable accentuated, right?
That, and he put commas in where he felt like, which speaks to my, like, he's my grammar spirit animal.
That's hilarious.
So
I love
free
it.
Candle just for stopping in, $25 value, which we're going to circle back to that because that's actually a coupon also in here. But we'll get to that in a minute.
Yep. Of course, Gardner's Mattress and More, 830 Plaza Boulevard behind Park City Mall. That's where you claim your free gift. Just say that you saw the wheel spin on this week's Lancaster Connects.
I feel I have to close the loop on the comment.
You do. I think you do. You kind of put it out there.
Yeah. So we moved around a lot as kids, and I finished a class and it was almost always English, where we would finish a unit or we would start a unit. I would move, and then the next school was finishing it.
Right. So you missed.
This happened 3 times through grade 6. And then no, 3 times through elementary, and then 5th into 6th grade. But by like that point, you should know how to use commas for the most part. And I just never could get it. And so my English has never been great. And Ben can attest to that early on.
You were just commas optional, I think.
Right. Now I just I just sprinkle them in where I feel they go. It's kind of like, seasoning like a little dash of salt and pepper in your cooking. Right. Yeah. Salt commas. Just drop them.
I saw Julian do that the other day. He was like going like
what is that?
I don't know. He was seasoning the food.
Have you seen any of them do this?
Is that clock it?
Is that what that is?
I think so.
I've just seen it. I just know it's a thing.
My nieces would know.
I very much sound like my dad there.
Yes.
Rest his soul.
What is this thing?
Yeah. My dad had us in stitches one time around the campfire. He's like, well, I'm just going to go on Instagram. I'm like, Dad, what do you know about Instagram? He's like, well, I know it's a thing. And it just the way he delivered it was
That's awesome.
At any rate. Yeah. So the common thing, I sprinkle them in. Now, thankfully, Grammarly is a thing.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And that helps me tremendously. Although Grammarly is in love with semicolons right now.
Oh, so now you look like
use those for the most part.
Now you look like a semicolon like enthusiast.
That's a great phrase. Yeah. Like everything is like you got half a thought, semicolon. Quarter of a thought, semicolon. Full sentence combined with another sentence, semicolon.
Yep.
I know that's not right. Mrs. Means, Cocalico High School English. I'm with you there. I know no good. You would not like that.
Look at that shout out from back in the day.
Oh, we butted heads.
Oh,
she gave me no excuses, no grace for my poor learning coming up through school.
Gotcha.
She's like, you got to learn now. I ain't giving you nothing. She was tough. She was hardcore. Yeah. Anyway, you don't tune in for this. Maybe you do. Maybe we're making you laugh.
I think people tune in for this.
I hope so. All right. Well, let's announce the Reader's Choice win, huh?
Lancaster's, well, of course, Lancaster voters in May, I believe it was May, voted for their local favorites via the Reader's Choice voting that the Lancaster newspapers has done for at least 20 years now, a little over 20 years, something like that. And for the last 16 years, Gardner's Mattress & More has been Lancaster's favorite mattress store. Again, voted by customers of ours and, of course, the Lancaster population. And just announced yesterday via newspaper and online, the Reader's Choice publication, 17th straight year for Gardner's Mattress & More.
To do what the kids would do.
Lancaster's favorite mattress store.
This is a correct use.
We clocked the rest of the competition.
Yeah.
No, it's something that's humbling for us. I know the fact that, that many people, and we don't know the voting or, we don't know the tabulations or anything like that, but year after year, our customers show up, our fans show up, and vote us their favorite. And it's humbling to know that they trust us. Our customers trust us with their sleep, or trust their sleep to us. And it's not something we take lightly. Obviously, it's something we can put in our advertising and do as often as we can. But it's a real award. Like, it's something that we earn every single day. Obviously, if we go out there and have poor service and don't take care of our customers, that award goes away pretty quickly. And we work very, very, very hard to keep that in place.
In the sage words of the Christmas Story dad, Ralphie's dad, it's a major award.
It's a major award. All we need is a leg lamp.
Right. But all jokes aside, we do take 17 years in a row very seriously. There's a lot of advertising around that. And it reminds us every day that being that award winner that many years in a row, leading on reputation, only means something if you, our very next customer, has that same 5-star experience. And so if we take our eye off of that, of serving you at the highest level possible, this book, the sign on our door every year since 2010 really means nothing. And you're going to almost maybe scoff at it to say, yeah, right, those guys, 5 stars, more like 1 star. That's not at all what we endeavored to do. Now, we're not here to say we're perfect.
Right.
You know,
nobody is.
No one is. But I have a firm belief, and Ben can attest to this in my leadership, that our customers should never experience us learning on your dime.
Mm-hmm.
Our vendors' issues with us are never your problem, because you do business with us, not our vendors. We do business with our vendors, which is why we select the vendors we do.
5-star partners.
5-star partners, not 3-star partners. And, when there are mistakes, the number one goal is to say, hey, there is a mistake, and you'll be happy, exceedingly happy, once we resolve this.
Yep.
And whatever that means, we're going to do. It's rare, but yeah, that's how we view it. So when we get these awards, we get notified. When is it? Usually July?
Yeah, like a month after voting.
Late June?
2 weeks after voting.
Yeah. And it's like, hey, we send a little notice out to the team, and then we move on, and we kind of just get right back to delivering that 5-star experience. We approve what's in your Reader's Choice Awards booklet or magazine. Rather, we approve that back in that, I think, is July, maybe early August at the latest. And then we move on, and then it comes out and it's exciting all over again. So we're happy to serve, and we're happy for you to experience that difference. Thank you, Chris, for having it up on screen. There is a great offer in there if you have the book and can bring that in, because we want to reward those who vote with a little extra benefit, if you will, for taking the time, and those who support other great local businesses. So yeah.
Along with this, just a quick shout out, if he's listening now or later, Jim Gardner, Gardner's Mattress and More namesake, started the business 36 years ago in 1990 with a reputation for excellent customer service. It's why he remained in business for the 20 to 21 years that he had the business.
Yep.
And of course, when it transitioned to us 16 years? 16 years ago,
yeah,
almost 17 years ago, we continued on that era of excellence and have added on to it. So just shout out to Jim Gardner for starting the business in the right way, and kudos to us for keeping it going.
Yeah, he got
these years later.
He got number one started in 2010, and then we took that ball and ran through, thundering, stumbling, bumbling down.
It's a little Chris Berman right there.
It's almost football season.
That's it. Very much is, yeah.
And so, yeah, we've been running it back
Yep.
for 16 years since that first one in 1990. So,
and since I mentioned 36 years, it's just a hint to what's coming maybe in the couple months forward. We got a
anniversary,
36th anniversary coming up. So just something to pay attention to. We'll be talking about it in a month or two.
Well, we need to get to the business of the show.
That's true.
I think
that's true.
Yeah. Our Labor Day preview, which we're in full swing. Labor Day is about 2.5 weeks away at this point.
I think 2 weeks from today. It's Labor Day.
Yes, it is. Sorry,
it is Monday. I had to think about it too. I was like, I don't know.
This is what happens when you're like approving stuff in the future.
That's true. Yeah, you've been talking about Labor Day for months, it feels like.
Yeah, literally. I think I started back in July.
Yeah.
Because we announced the free Labor Day sale event. And so in a mattress, so let's kind of dig in. We watch out, Lancaster. Jeff produced the show script.
I noticed it's 5 or 6 pages long.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I got a lot of things to say.
I mean,
hear them now.
Hopefully Chris is cool until like 7 p.m.
Yeah, we're going supercaster mode. But
a shout out to our producer. He's feeling a little under the weather today.
Yeah.
So
he's got the sniffles.
He's pushing the buttons and doing a fantastic job back there, but hope he's feeling better soon.
Yeah. I hate having the crud.
It's awful.
I get the worst man cold ever.
I'm aware.
There is science to prove, at least this is what I've read, that men experience colds in a worse way than women. I've read that scientific article.
I'm with you.
We might have just started something in Lancaster. I don't know. Let's move on.
Our comments are going to blow up.
But the man cold is real, and this I know. Yeah, I'm good for one nasty one a year.
Yeah.
Usually, like between Christmas and New Year's. Usually.
Yeah.
Although I got one this summer, it was terrible. At any rate, before we get into Labor Day and everything that it entails, the thing that we want you to know is we really do pride ourselves that if any customer visits us and they've bought, let's say 10 customers have bought the same setup, those 10 customers can be anywhere we are, whether that's in our store together, maybe at Willow Valley Health Expo that's coming up. We do things at Universal Athletic Center. Maybe you're here for an educational event. If we gather our customers together and they're talking about us and we're not in the room, I really feel all 10 people who've invested in that same system are going to feel very well taken care of.
Like they're comparing their invoices and their deals and their pricing and everything. Yeah, I agree.
So yes, we have to promote, right? You as our customer like to scratch that itch and and feel like you're taken care of. And I like to think we do that with integrity. We push and pull some different buttons. We might create some offers a little differently. At the end of the day, you are taken care of very well. And I can say that, but you know what? If you look at our reviews and, Ben brought up AI, Google, on the Google platform now, they now aggregate common phrases and what to expect. That's AI. I think you would see that our reviews speak to that as well. And, it's fixed. No pressure sales. They finally fixed it, Ben.
Oh my gosh.
This is worth the shot. Let's just go home right now. For the longest time.
Look at that. Maybe I better.
Longest time where Chris is hovering the cursor, it said pressure. Now it says, I guess their robots got a little more learned. They got a little more smarter.
Way to go, Google.
Yeah. So, we have a sale. Our industry has 5 big events. Labor Day is one of the biggest ones of the year. What this means for you is the manufacturers all come together. Mm-hmm. They promote offers. In our business, if we save money, you save money. So if our vendors give us savings, we'll pass that along to you. And if we, as Jeff and Ben, who co-own Gardner's and our team out there serves you, if we've come up with something and you can combine that vendor offer, you're allowed to do that too. So stack.
Well, and the great thing is, as a consumer, you don't have to figure out what the deals are and how to get the best bang for your buck. That's where our team comes in. Mm-hmm. Drew, Chad, Phil, they can go over the promotions and deals and offers in clear English and put together the best package for your sleep solution scenario.
Exactly.
The triple S.
Exactly.
So yeah, there's no guesswork, no games. It's just come in, talk to her, have an honest chat with our team, and they'll put the best deal together for you.
Yeah. So we'll get into a moment what free is, but let's talk about like the title of the show, the real cost of bad sleep.
Oh yeah.
I got some bad sleep on the hotel bed moving our son into college this weekend.
Are you going to tell us about it?
Got a lot of pros to that mattress, and now you're about to hear little Frank Costanza for you, dropping them all this show. Ralphie's dad, Frank, Christopher Walken.
What was the mattress? Albert. Old, firm?
It was like if it was on a plane, it was on an uneven plane.
Oh no!
Like the wrong incline.
So your head was down?
Yes.
Oh no!
Yes, you felt pressure.
You could have rotated yourself and put your head at the other end.
You could have. Hindsight. That would have worked. We were only there for one night.
Yeah,
it was a long day, and we just wanted to hit the hit the hay, so to say. But yeah, somewhere in hotel ethos, they've decided that tissue thin pillows are a thing. Terrible. Yeah, we forgot to bring our own pillows.
Yeah,
we usually travel with our own pillows.
Yeah, I was in New York City with my brothers, and the mattresses were actually good. Now I would say 3 of us in a hotel room. We had 2 mattresses and a pull out. My youngest brother, Mark, shout out to him. He took the pull out. that was
That's
not a
where the
great
youngest
option.
belongs.
That was not a great option.
You get the pulled out or the tub. Doesn't matter. You're the youngest. Suck it up.
The mattresses were good. The pillows
Sorry,
were
Mark.
awful. It just, yeah, tissue thin is a great way to describe it. There was like
Yeah.
one downish pillow and one, I don't even know what
Can I
was
just
inside.
ask why 3 grown men stacked up in one room?
Well, it's New York City. It's expensive.
Okay, that's kind of what I thought. Yeah. All right.
Cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like brothers going back home, like where we grew up, right?
Like bunk beds.
Yeah, we could have done Step Brothers
I
bunk
got
beds. That would be
top
great. So much room for activities. All right, we got to get on with the show.
We do. But the point being, the real cost of bad sleep. So yes, we have a sale. It's Labor Day. The industry comes together. The fact of the matter is, if you've been waiting, great time to invest in a new mattress. And whenever that time is that you come to realize it is time to improve your sleep, think of your mattress like a charging pad. You wouldn't ever knowingly, if your phone's on 5%, not plug your phone in. So you've reached a point in life, your back's hurting, your neck's hurting, you're grumpy, you're waking up in the morning more tired than when you went to sleep. You're not as productive. Maybe you're adding some extra pounds and you're eating well. Your diet hasn't changed. You're not getting good sleep anywhere. You can't find a routine. You can't get in a groove. That's when it's time. It's time to invest in a new mattress. So now's a great time. Delaying it isn't going to help. It's not going to get any better. It's kind of like it's time for that intervention in your life around the mattress.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when you say delaying it, you're basically delaying or you're adding to your sleep deficit.
Yeah.
Every time you delay sleep, which if that's happening every night, that's a problem.
And there's more and more science, much like the science of man colds. I almost got you to spit your coffee out. I wanted to get you there is more and more science to the fact that stacking sleep debt is bad. Getting continued poor sleep is bad. Your organs don't flush properly at night. The toxins that need to get out of your body, proteins and toxins in your brain stack up. And there's a lot of things tied to dementias around that. Just as a little side note, to see what Bruce Willis, the actor, is going through right now with a very, I believe it's a rare form of dementia. His brain will be donated to science to study his form of dementia. I don't know, but you see the pictures, and I don't want to sound callous, but like, I don't celebrities and musicians and A-listers, if they get a flat tire, I don't think twice about it. But I look at what Bruce Willis is going through now, and it really pulls at your heart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dementia's a tough one.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's a tough one for everybody.
Yeah,
but like what he's going through, you look at those pictures because we know Bruce Willis, like Die Hard, Yippee-Ki-Yay, right?
Mm-hmm.
What other great ones was Bruce Willis in?
Was he a Batman at one point?
He was, I think so. He was in Sixth Sense. That was a first date movie for my wife and I, or second maybe.
Yeah.
And I guess the ending. But yeah, you just see that. And I don't know that poor sleep played a part of that or not, but we do know there's science there.
Yeah.
And so delaying sleep, not hooking yourself up to that charging pad of a great mattress that supports all the good decisions you make about your health and well-being is costing you something. So if we can help you, we would love to do that. Labor Day is a great way where you get some bonuses, some savings. So let's get into it.
So what is free?
Oh, you're interviewing me now.
I don't know.
Yeah, so free starts with a purchase of any purchase of $1,500 or more would begin paying your sales tax. That's the first level of free. So to appease Harold in the sales tax office in Harrisburg, Harold, don't get your suspenders in a twist. We're just giving the people a discount equal to sales tax. We're still paying tax. Uncle PA is going to get their tax.
Right. I mean, it's to
you get the discount equal to it as though you didn't pay it.
That's right. To our customers, it's a real 6%.
Yep.
It's a real number, as opposed to a lot of mattress advertising that you see out there. That's like 50% off and then an additional 10% off. Well, yeah, obviously, if you add up 50 and 10, that sounds like 60% off. That's a whole lot more than 6%. Right. But those are discounts off of fake numbers, artificially, significantly inflated retail sale numbers, and then there's a discount down. This is 6% off of
Our everyday price.
our everyday low price.
Yep.
It's a real number.
Yep. Yeah. One of the things actually, so we are in the midst of updating our whole tech here at Gardner's, from point of sale to inventory systems to website. And I didn't even tell you this yet, Ben, but like right now, our approach to an everyday price, it's punishing us online because things like Nectar, we just have the MSRP price on. Because we just don't have the bandwidth or the time to go update it every like 24, 48 hours like that company does. So we, with our customers, shop with our phone in hand, say, listen, our price match promise says any of our online partners, you get their price, but our local 5-star service, 17 years is Lancaster's favorite mattress store. But boy, if we don't get to give you that little soundbite, and you're just looking on our Nectar pages.
Example, yeah, right.
Yeah, it's a real problem. We're fixing that. We're fixing that, Lancaster. You can rest easy here soon.
Yeah. Love it.
But yeah, our prices are not inflated to give you a discount. It's a real offer, real savings off of our everyday price. So the next free, want to talk about the next free?
Interest-free financing. So no money down. You can get interest-free financing through 2030, which if my math is correct, that's 4 years. 48 months, up to 48 months interest-free. Obviously, there's some purchase requirements to meet certain lengths of interest-free financing. But literally, you can sign, sleep, and dream with your good credit approval, which you can do right here in the store. You can also do it on our website, on the financing tab, on the gardnersmattressandmore.com webpage. But super fast, secure, simple, application process, and literally your entire purchase can be financed for interest-free up to 48 months.
Yeah. And on that note of what Ben said on your good credit approval or approved credit, Ben was speaking in legalese right there. You don't just have to have good credit with us. We have other alternatives for you, other payment options for you. Not something that we promote too much out there, but we do have it. And the nice thing is, not a second application. You can just kind of waterfall on down through to payment options that work for you. And our team will talk with you about what those are, what they aren't. You'll know what the total cost of your ownership is. So whenever we get to the, non-consumer finance through Synchrony, there's some interest that would be owed, and our team will talk you through all that. So you'll know the total cost of ownership. One thing to point out on the no interest financing that I always like to point out, we pay to offer that to you, and it's a hefty sum.
Yeah.
Ben does the books, so he knows the hefty sums.
But we're not passing that along to the customers.
Right. So it truly is free. There are some businesses, and look, maybe rightfully so from a strictly cost standpoint, the cost of that maybe should be built in, put on somewhere. We have our everyday price, and we offer the financing to you with that price. But there are some stores where you might shop where they will push financing because when statistically half of their consumer contracts default past the no interest term, there is a split in that interest compensation back to the store that authors it. I'm dropping some.
That's a little.
Dropping some bombs here. Yeah,
feels
a little.
Is shady the right word?
We're just going to leave it at that.
Okay. Put it. Know
this: our team's always going to sit with you when we're talking about the no interest deal. Let's just use round numbers. Say you finance $4,800 for 48 months. The conventional wisdom would think, okay, the good guys, Jeff and Ben, are probably going to tell me $100 on auto pay, which would be smart. But the pro tip would be set it at 110. Right?
Pay it off early.
Pay it off. Yeah. Just be extra careful, because who knows what might happen, right? Maybe you go a number of months, you're on auto pay, and the debit card you assigned out of your check account expires. And by paying that extra 10 or $15, you've accrued enough where you've paid far enough ahead,
Right.
where missing that month's payment, you actually don't miss. See, because any late payment, anything going over term, you're going to get that interest. And we don't want to see you get that interest at all because it only penalizes you. I don't know that I'd even want it if we could get it.
Right.
But we care so much for our customers that that's the conversation we're going to have with you. Help you make a better informed decision. So that's the second free. Free.
So that's a third free.
There's a third free.
What's the third one?
Gift with purchase.
GWP.
That's right. GWP, baby. Yeah.
Like what kind of gifts?
Well, so we got a handful of them. There's 2 tiers. Tier 1. So any purchase $3,000 to $3,999. We're going to give you the sales tax. We'll give you the free, no interest financing. And that's no money down as well. And then you get to choose $100 MasterCard gift card, 32-inch smart TV, nice little Ninja single serve coffee maker. My wife loves her single serve coffee maker.
Mm.
And then a smart fan. And I got to tell you, we have something like that now in our dream room, which we're turning into the bedroom of tomorrow.
Is that what we're calling it?
We
I just got really excited.
I could see the emotional energy just raised in the room.
I think we've called it smart room for the last little bit, but bedroom of tomorrow. I like that.
Get a little better name. We need like a robot voice.
I saw your robot this weekend.
Yeah, robot pancakes. I'm a public profile, folks. I'm kind of a big deal. So if you go to Jeff Janakovo's personal feed, you'll see it. I'm enamored with the robot pancake machine hotels have now for their breakfast.
Were they good?
No.
Okay.
It's just more the fun of it.
I got you.
Fun of robot pancakes. And as they're making it, you have to go robot pancake, pancake,
apparently
robot pancake, and then they come out.
It's as easy as that.
There it is. Right there. Look.
Thank you, Chris. Well done.
It with the cold. He doesn't have a cold. He's on it. Yeah, robot pancake. But the fun thing about that, where it really gets fun,
now,
is when they have the fruit bar toppings.
Oh,
so like strawberries and cherries and blueberries and whipped cream and caramel sauce, sprinkles or jimmies.
That's okay.
Like that's when it gets fun. That one just had that was like peasant level robot pancake. It was just butter and syrup.
I can't wait for the day that we can add a robot pancake maker to our gift with purchase.
That's a whole show, Lancaster. That's a whole show. Back to the gift with purchase. That was just the first tier. We got on that because of the fan. Automated bedroom.
That's right. Yep.
Which, by the way, our team is working to connect all the things that can create an amazing sleep environment. So when we talk about the cost of bad sleep, we can balance and show you how to balance tech for good.
Yeah.
As opposed to tech for bad.
We should have a show with Chad on it. Go through the smart room. We could do it from the room. That would be cool. The podcast of tomorrow from the bedroom. What's gift tier 2?
Yeah, Chris was ready and
level.
Ben distracted me. Sorry, Chris. The second tier is 4,000 and up.
Okay.
And so there you're getting a $200 gift card, maybe a choice of a Yeti cooler, which I love by Yeti.
Oh,
stuff.
Fantastic products.
So nice.
Yep.
A souped up espresso maker or a grill. You know, there's no bad day. Tell me a bad day you've had using your grill, even if it's cold and snowing.
I'm going to use my grill this afternoon. And I got excited last night when Lindsay said, I bought chicken and we're going to grill tomorrow. And like, I'm looking forward to grilling. It's so good. I'm looking forward to it. Just get a little drink, put the chicken on the grill, corn on the cob, some potatoes. Oh yeah.
Living it up over there at the McClure residence.
It's fun.
Yeah. Love it. Yeah. There's not a bad moment when the grill's fired up. I don't think.
I agree.
I've only, for me, I'm a smoker guy and a Blackstone guy.
And yeah, you do but I tried to say the word hibachi. It didn't work.
Irish coffee.
That was pretty funny. I don't even know what sound came out of me. Hibachi. You're like a master of the hibachi and the cheesesteak and the
Yeah. Yeah. My hibachi rice is good. I'll freely share it. It's toasted sesame oil, folks.
That's the key.
Yeah. Look, I like to see people enjoy food because I think when you gather around a table, to my point of a grill, that will give you for free with the free Labor Day sale, 4,000 or more. Look, you gather people around your table, you're going to have a good time. There's no such thing as a bad day when your grill's fired up, or your smoker, or your Blackstone, or all three.
It's true.
And there's some days it's all three. Like when I do my London broil, I'll use the grill for the last 2 minutes each side to put a little char on it. But maybe you can do that with your grill. So that's the context of free for Labor Day. Should we get into what some of the vendors are offering, Ben?
Let's do it.
All right.
Which page is that? Page 3 or 4?
I think it's easiest to. I have to hold his hand. Yeah.
Should I go first?
Go first.
So Tempur-Pedic is a brand that probably most of you listening and watching have heard of. Gardner's been an authorized Tempur-Pedic retailer since 2001.
First in the county.
So the math in that is 25 plus years, which is awesome.
And from my knowledge, first in the county, and I want to say second in the state.
For a long time, we were an exclusive retailer in the region. So, yes.
Yeah. Remember, I was serving customers like Gardner.
That's right. That's right.
When Ben got his start at retail, and I got my start on the factory side, and this Tempur-Pedic thing was like, that was the mattress of tomorrow that nobody really quite understood.
Yep. It's a product that does what it says it's going to do in marketing. There's a lot of fluff out there in marketing for any product, right? Not just mattresses, but and it might not be the right mattress for everybody. That's where you'd come in and test the mattress and talk to our team and, let your body decide if it's right for you. But it is a mattress that stood the test of time for us for the last 25 years, for Tempur-Pedic for longer than that. Great support, proper alignment, pressure relief, works amazingly well on a power adjustable bed base where you can adjust the position to a position for your sleep benefit. But they have a promotion going on right now, up to $700 off their adjustable sets. So now through Labor Day. And they've got some other specific products, $500 off their Breeze and Lux Adapt mattresses, which are their higher end mattresses, $400 off their most popular Pro Adapt mattress, and $200 off their entry level Adapt mattresses. All great mattresses. You would want to come in and determine what's the right fit for you and your sleep needs. And then they do have some other savings off of their Ergo Smart Bases, which are their names for adjustable beds where you can elevate the head and the legs. So great promotions from Tempur-Pedic, additional savings that you can get on top of also getting some promotional items from us.
That's right. That's right. And so next we would have Helix up to 25% off. And that's going through September 13th. Helix might be a mattress you've heard a lot of your favorite podcasters talk about. You might have seen it online. You might have seen our ad with them online. They're a really great partner. We're confident in their product, great values. And they're always bringing something new to the table. So we like being a partner with them. And our customers like that product too.
Yeah, it's one of the most popular brands in the store. Puffy is next on the list. Puffy has 3 models on our showroom floor, and is it 2? Is it 3? I think it's 3. Yeah. Up to $1,350 off and other free upgrades that they're offering. Our team has the full details on the Puffy promotions. Puffy is traditionally a hybrid bed where there's a pocket coil inside for firm support and then varying padding levels on top. And again, you'll work with our team to find the right fit for you, but Puffy's got some great products and some great offers.
Yeah, we've had some friends chime in. I saw one of my boys' friends, Liam, chime in earlier in the show. Liam is a good young man, got into the trades right out of high school, living a good life, and he's a Ford truck guy. So anytime.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Liam.
That John Arisman, Go Birds, and 76.
Oh, yeah. He's got us both covered there. See what he did?
Yeah. It's always birds, though.
Yeah, until it's basketball season.
But it always goes back to the birds. It's just what it is. Yeah. Brandon Bain, friend of the industry, great dude, great friend in our industry.
Thanks for tuning in.
So thanks for tuning in. Bed gear. I'm excited that bed gear fell to me because, Ben and I get the alerts when we make sales on our phone. And I don't know about you, but I look.
Oh, I look. Yeah.
I'm clicking and always looking. And we put 2 new bed gear mattresses on the floor. And I think
literally like Wednesday or Thursday last week.
Yeah. And I want to it just hit me. I said earlier in the show, we don't practice on you, our customer. So you might think, wait, I heard they don't practice on their customers, but they just put a brand new mattress on the floor in primetime Labor Day.
Right.
We've been shopping that mattress, checking it out, and we've been shopping that mattress, checking it out for 2 markets. It finally became available. So we shopped it. We knew it. They tweaked it. We're like, yep, fits our merchandising, fits what we feel our customers are going to want and enjoy. And we've been a bed gear partner for 10 years.
Oh, maybe even longer. Yeah.
So the length of our partners, they sometimes get a little more pushed to the front than, say, a newer partner, because we just have a better trust level there. Again, that 5-star partner relationship. But yeah, how many H beds did we see?
There were at least 3.
I saw 3 for sure.
Yeah.
Amidst moving my one boy into college, I didn't get to check everything, but I saw 3 for sure, and I was so happy because it's a great product. The beds feel amazing. I mean, folks, when we talk about when you end the delay of poor sleep and you get a mattress you love, that you didn't know it, but like you're a mattress nerd once you have it at home.
Yeah.
Like you fall in love with mattresses.
Like you're proud to show it off.
Like you've got a coworker that annoys you with their Starbies. I got the Starbies Pinkleberry. And like they talk to you. It's like, yeah, okay, it's coffee. I get it.
Pinkleberry.
Okay. Is that's a thing? Pinkety drinkety, right?
I don't even know. I thought you just made something up on the fly.
You're going to become like that. And I might have just offended you. I don't know. But I don't think I did. I think we're having fun.
I think so.
The point is, a mattress is so much healthier for you than Pinkleberry or Starby's Pinkety Drinkety. Like, trust me, it is. And you're going to become that person.
Yeah.
Who just talks all the time. You're going to become a sleep evangelist. You're going to become the person who just like, you're in line at the grocery store and you overhear something and you turn around like, I can't wait to tell you about my new mattress that I got.
Yep.
And I love it because it's great. We have the M3 from Bed Gear. We have a number of their beds on the floor. They have customized comfort options there. That's their M series.
Yeah, fantastic beds.
So like this is where the promotions balance out, right? So folks that got the H series beds, they took full advantage of the free offers. Anybody that stepped up now, okay, because the M is a step up in investment, got our free and some savings from Bed Gear.
Yep.
Which is up to $500 off the mattresses. Bed Gear pillows are buy one, get one 50% off. Bed Gear pillows are the kind of pillows you would take to the hotel if you remembered to take them. So you don't have to suffer with tissue thin pillows.
Yep. I went back to my Bed Gear pillow last night.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like I'm a pillow nerd and I'm really bougie with it. I put a fresh pillowcase on every night now. And it's so great. If you haven't done it, do that in your life. It's just such a simple little treat. Just a little extra laundry.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. It's no big deal. And, but yeah, I've got like 3 Bed Gear pillows by my bed and they're all at various states of need. I use them.
Yep.
But we can help you fit for the right one. I just like to play because I am truly a mattress nerd and pillow nerd. All right.
Well, I can't tell.
Yeah.
All right. Moving down the list, I'm going to combine the next 2 because they're really part of the same family of products. Nectar mattresses and Dream Cloud mattresses. They're made by the same parent company. Nectar both have foam and hybrid options. Actually, the Dream Cloud are all hybrid options. The Nectar has both foam and hybrid options. Nectar is kind of similar to Tempur-Pedic, looks and feels kind of like a Tempur-Pedic, has some of the same benefits. Not exactly what a Tempur-Pedic is, hence The investment is more with the Tempur-Pedic, but you'll feel the difference. Why? Anyway, Nectar's up to 60% off now through Labor Day, and Dream Cloud, which would be more of an upholstered version of a hybrid bed, coil support underneath, memory foam on top, different versions, firmer and softer, of course. Those are up to 50% off now through Labor Day, and I believe we have the entire Dream Cloud and Nectar selections on our showroom floor. So if you have done any mattress research online, you have Nectar and Dream Cloud ads following you around, rest assured we have all of those products here on the floor that you can actually try out, which, newsflash, you can't do that online.
Right.
You can't lay on a bed online.
Yeah, lay on your laptop that you fold down flat and see how that goes.
Yeah.
All jokes aside, though, obviously technology does make things more accessible. I love technology for that reason. And you might blindly choose buying something online. You might just invest in a technology that your body doesn't like. So we're open 7 days a week. At least come in and experience what you might be considering. We'd love to earn the opportunity for your business.
Yep.
But at minimum, if you're just committed to buying online, at least try out these new technologies, some of these new names that are out there, and see if the technology is at least something you're going to like. At minimum, you're going to do good for the earth, because if you don't like it, that mattress is going to get returned and it's going to end up largely in the landfill or garbage.
Yeah.
And that's not good. So
yeah, that's a great point, because the words don't mean a thing for your support and comfort.
Right.
The word memory foam, the word latex, the word hybrid means nothing.
Yeah.
Until you experience
your body has to love it and love the way it feels. I'm going to double up on the last two, Casper and avocado. And we're not talking about the Friendly Ghost or the toast. That was good. I just made that one up.
The Ghost and the Toast.
The Ghost and the Toast. Yeah, the Casper mattresses up to 35% off. So we like Casper. That's kind of a neat thing. It's been a name that was begun kind of like the first internet mattress 14 years ago now or so, maybe. And now they're a vertical company. Carpenter Foam owns them. And so they have a quality product that you can save a nice amount on. So up to 35% off. We have a good selection, five beds of theirs on the floor. And Avocado, we have 4 of theirs on the floor. Avocado is a natural mattress, so certified fabrics and latex, so very clean, very healthy to lay on. You know, your skin is your body's largest organ. It's going to osmose. It's going to connect with and absorb what it's exposed to it. So if you're somebody that is a healthier, focused person and thinks about what deodorants you use, you would never drink bottled water. You use your flask. That's BPA free. You watch your soaps and shampoos and your detergents in your home and cleaning chemicals. Avocado would be something you might look at. You might also look at some other vendors. You mind if I go down some of our other vendors?
Go ahead.
Avocado in that natural, healthier environment. A couple others that are in that same wave of things is Posh and Lavish. So Posh and Lavish, we have our free event for. That's going on. We also have Williams and Company. I love this woman-owned company out of Colorado. Alexa and Madison are third generation owners of the company. My friend Billy Williams, their father, gave the reins to them, literally the reins, because they're like cowboys.
It's true. That's true.
Or cowgirls, I should say.
That's right. That's right.
You go on their site, you'll see that.
There's some of our personal favorite mattresses on the showroom floor. And they feel amazing.
Yeah. And like the Bedgear M-Class mattresses that you can customize firmnesses and support. You can do that with Williams, but now with all natural materials. So we've got that. You want to talk about Dreamstar and Diamond, why we love them?
Yeah. So we work, Jeff and I, and our sales leader, Drew, work really, really hard to hand select products to put in the showroom. And sometimes that's products that you have no reason to know who they are. They don't advertise on a level that you see big brands do. Pretty much all the brands that we just rattled off have some paid advertising out there, right? 2 brands, actually 2 of the most popular brands in the showroom right now are Dreamstar, Canadian company, family owned and operated.
Company living the American dream.
100%. They're amazing mattresses. We have a line of 2-sided products from them. We have some customizable hybrids and foam-based beds, some of the natural and organic based beds, and some that can also be customized with flex head, split top, less nor more cuddle beds. That's our term, but those are beds that you can put adjustable beds underneath and individually operate the head and leg sections of the bed. So Dreamstar is again one of the most popular brands, and frankly one of the I think most popular brands we've had here in a long time.
Yeah.
Out of a number of the more regional bedding producers that we've had here, and then another one is that we really like is Diamond, a company out of California. We carry some beds from them that really look and feel similar to Beauty Rest Black. A lot of people would be familiar with Beauty Rest Black. Simmons Beauty Rest has been around for many years. These look and feel similar to Beauty Rest Black, but have better materials inside and are lower price points, which when you think like, does that compute? Does that make sense? It does, because Diamond doesn't have the advertising budget that Simmons Beauty Rest has. So you can get the same look, feel, and better quality for less money. And it's very true.
And, I'm a big believer that a rising tide raises all ships. So I'm grateful for Beauty Rest for giving our industry the bowling ball test. You might remember that commercial as a watcher, the bowling pins with the bowling ball.
I think it's one of the most recognizable images from the industry over the years.
Tempur-Pedic in the wine glass of yore.
Yep.
Well, you could do that demo in the store.
Yeah.
We have that set up here for you. And why would you do that? Why does that matter? Why the theater? Well, it's not really theater. It's to show you that when your husband or wife has the Jimmy legs or gets out of bed and tosses and turns or flops in bed and you think they could do it with more grace and ease, you do the bowling ball test on the bed that you're considering, because that's going to deter some of that motion you experience. That precludes you then, or excludes you from being a mattress nerd and mattress evangelist.
Love it.
Because I want more of them out there. We don't need more pinkleberries. People praising pinkleberries out there, or whatever it was called.
I wrote that word down.
Something like that. Yeah.
We should. Pinkleberry would be a good flavor for Nikki's custard.
Oh my gosh.
Shout out to Nicole from Nikki's Custard, who was
on the last show. This might be it.
What's that?
Pinkleberry.
That's it. We're passing that one along.
I think I know where Left Right Motorcycles going this. How late are they open? We'll see
tonight. Oh, they're not open on Mondays. Sorry. Yeah, Tuesday through Sunday. They've got to make the custard.
One thing I really want to share as we look to wrap up this part and we look to wrap up our show, because Ben, it's already 3:00.
I know.
We didn't have a guest. Imagine if we would have had a guest, we'd have gone longer. I hope you got that there's personality to this company. I hope you get that there's connection to this company. And, as I said with Dreamstar, Canadian company living the American dream. Here's a family who only 30 years ago, the father, Ali, escaped religious persecution, arrives in Canada in sandals because he left Turkey. And he just didn't realize that Canada was cold in December when he arrives in Canada on Christmas Day.
Canada can be pretty cold.
Yeah, I know. I lived there.
Yeah.
I was a citizen there. And I guess that I'm going to be 7 years a citizen this September.
Yeah.
So he arrives December 25th of 1996. We need to get him on the show this year to create a 30th anniversary for his show. And you would love hearing from him and his children. So it's a family business too. But I really just drive that home, that point, because I can look at this list of vendors that we all highlighted, and they're like, there's only a couple where Ben and I don't have the owner or very high up C-suite level contact. Remember when we said we lean in on that reputation? We don't claim to be perfect. And if something goes wrong, we're going to make you happy. Well, who are we going to lean on to make you happy? We're not just another number. We know and select these factories because they are a 5-star extension of our company. And we know if we need to phone a friend, we can phone a friend. And a true friend's going to answer the phone.
Yeah.
And is going to say, oh, yeah, hey, yep, we made a mistake. Or, hey, while that was out of our hands, like shipping delays is one of them that happens, right, Ben?
Hey, look, there's some things we're not in control of.
Yeah. The factory's not in control of that. We're not in control of that. You as our customer aren't in control of that. Again, we're going to work to not make that be your problem. And we're going to make it right. And having that relationship with our factory friends is important. And so it's always nice to kind of get this list in front of me in one place and talk about it, because that's one of the ways we select our business.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Bed Gear, big company now, but Eugene Leto, Lancaster County ties. Actually, I think later this month is going to be back in the county to celebrate with his kind of foster family that took him in the summers.
Yeah, it's a cool story.
Yeah, so just that's what we do. We connect with great companies because their product, their relationship is our relationship with you, and we're always going to protect that. So this Labor Day, if it is the time to stop that bad sleep, it is the time to invest in a new mattress. We would love for it to be with us. We've got our free Labor Day sale running, and we'd love to see you in the store. That runs through Labor Day. Some of the vendors have a little bit of stuff going past. We're running our free through September 15th. Again, our team will help you navigate all those sales, maximize your savings, and just speak openly and honestly about where the path is, where it works. They're all empowered to do that. There's nothing that they're penalized for in not doing so. And so they're going to help you 100% of the time unlock the maximum savings for your specific sleep situation and needs.
Love it.
You do your testimonial, please,
all right,
while I bring up my sleep better tip.
I got it up here. So let's wrap up the show. Testimonial time for Gardner's Mattress and More, again, 830 Plaza Boulevard, just behind Park City Mall. This review came in the last 24 hours. From a Google reviewer named Brandon. And this might be, a fair amount of people shopping on Labor Day weekend, or, shopping now through Labor Day. This might be the experience of a lot of people. As, informed shoppers are going to shop around, right? So Brandon writes in his review, after looking in all the big name stores, we finally made our way to Gardner's, where we found a winner. Chad was so helpful in a non-pushy way, and we were able to find the perfect mattress to blend two different sleeping styles, which we have a ton of solutions for. I don't know exactly what Brandon purchased, but Chad was able to help find the perfect match for two different sleepers. So that could be maybe somebody that likes a firm and somebody that likes a soft, or it could be sleep position adjustments with an adjustable bed.
Yep.
Different support systems.
Less snore, more cuddle setup.
Absolutely.
Positional changes.
So Brandon goes on to write, thanks, Chad, for finally getting us a good night's sleep. So it sounds like Brandon has been dealing with poor sleep for a bit, and we were able to drive it home for him. So thanks for your purchase, Brandon, and thanks for the kind words on the Google machine.
On the Google machine. Yep. So my sleep better tip for you really kind of echoes what we've been talking about. And when you make tonight a sleep priority, your future self will thank you for that. Right? Mm-hmm. Again, think of your mattress as that charging station, whether it's a cord, a pad that, one of those little blocks you plop your phone down on. Your mattress is that charging pad. And when you repeatedly cut your sleep short, your body just doesn't keep all of the bad at bay. It's just going to stack up and create a problem. So consistently inadequate sleep can affect attention, mood, recovery, appetite, regulation, and metabolic health. So if you've been adding some pounds, you're like, I'm at the gym, I'm running, I'm not doing the Starbucks Pinkleberry, I'm eating chicken, all the chicken every night, and only 700 calories. But look at your sleep as intentionally as you look at that diet and exercise, because sleep is that third leg of the stool of a life well lived.
Without it, you'll fall over.
Right. And the word I use is longevity strategy, right? Again, if you're somebody who decides I'm going to run today, and in a year from now, I want to be running marathons, that's a longevity strategy for that running plan. You're going to work up to it. Same thing with sleep. You're not just going to all of a sudden decide one day I'm going to sleep better. You're going to make active decisions, and we talk about it often on the show. We'll mail you a book full of great active sleep decisions. You go to gardnersmattressandmore.com/sleep-better, and we'll mail you a book on us, our gift to you, because we care about our community and how our community sleeps. And what sleep does for our community, which makes it more productive, happier, healthier. So that's the sleep longevity strategy. There's more in that book. We share these tips with you each week on the show. We're happy to gift it to you. Just go to the website. I think that's the show. We ran a little bit of overtime. Chris's sinuses are thumping, I'm sure, by now. He's been a long day pushing the podcast buttons. Lancaster, thanks for sticking with us. Thank you again.
Oh, yeah.
For voting us your 17-time favorite mattress store. Ben's doing the heart. I'm doing this. And yeah, on that note, we'll see you next week on Lancaster Connects. Take care.
Comments exploded through the roof. So there you go.